Welcome to Now Included Unfiltered, a podcast to share real unfiltered stories right from our community. This week, we're back in New Orleans talking to Tracy Green of Vontélle Eyewear. For those who don't know, Vontélle is a Black woman-owned eyewear company focused on designing frames that celebrate diverse facial features. Join us in a conversation about the need for inclusive eyewear, balancing health and entrepreneurship, betting on yourself, and bringing your own chair to the table. These are unfiltered stories. This is an unshakable community. Come on, we've saved you a seat. My name is Tiffany Whitlow, and this is Now Included Unfiltered. Tracy Green, I am so excited to have you here today. Thank you so much for joining us in the French quarters of New Orleans, Louisiana. How are you?
Excited to be here with you, and this is a beautiful place.
Can we say that we're world travelers? I mean, where did we meet? In New York City, and here we are in Louisiana.
Yes.
It's been so long. 3 years ago?
I feel like it's been forever, but I feel like you're like my best friend, of course. Follow you and the family and everything. We met at the Apollo Theater.
Yes, celebrating entrepreneurship, and here we are.
Celebrating entrepreneurships, and I was like, I love you. I love everything you're doing, and let's talk. And then they're like, hey, I have an eyewear brand. Let's work together.
I just love it. I just love celebrating Black excellence. I mean, women who are out here doing the dang thing like yourself and looking good. You know, I had to come ready. I had to buy a matching jacket to make sure I got my faves on.
You look amazing.
But I see you got some new specs for me to try on today.
I have a whole bunch of new specs for you to try on. We are growing. It's really hard in these times for an entrepreneur to grow with tariffs and everything else, but we keep pushing forward. We know people need our services. We don't only make glasses that are beautiful and fun, but they're size inclusive.
Oh, I just love it. And I feel like that is where our conversation started. Obviously, at Acclinate, we really care about empowering 1 million people to take actions for better health. And I believe even wearing the right eyewear is a way for someone to make sure that they're taking an action towards the best eyewear for them. But tell me, let's go back. Tell me about Vontélle, why you started the company, about you and your business partner. Let me get into the good stuff.
Man, it's all about you do things when you need something. Necessity is the mother of intervention.
Oh, I love that. Say that again.
Necessity is the mother of intervention.
Ooh.
I lost a pair of glasses in 2019 and went to look for a replacement pair. And all the glasses were digging on my cheeks, digging in my nose, leaving impressions. And I was like, this is ridiculous. And then my son is like 6'4", and he needed glasses, and none of the temples were long enough for him.
Oh my goodness.
And then I started to look around, and I looked at all my friends and said, are your glasses, fitting well? And they all complain no. And they get headaches after wearing them because they'll be too tight.
Yeah, too tight on your sides.
And you have lymph nodes behind your ear. So you don't even realize when they're too tight pressing. That's why people take them off, put them on, take them off. They get a headache after all day from wearing your glasses.
Oh, wow. I don't even know that I knew that.
Yes.
Okay.
So, and you need your glasses. If I take these off, I cannot see you. So it's a medical necessity. You need to wear them, but you shouldn't get pain from wearing your glasses.
No, absolutely not.
So I called my business partner, Nancy, and I called her to complain about it. And she was like, you're right. My mother has these permanent indentations on her nose, and the doctor tells her to use salicylic acid to put on your nose to take away the,
Yeah.
And they're like, why would you use that? Just have better fitting glasses. She hung up the phone. I feel like it was 2 weeks later. She said it was a month later. But 2 weeks later, she called me. She said, pack your bags. We're going to Paris. They have an eyewear expo called Silmo.
Wait. What kind of friendship is this? Pack your bags, we're going to Paris.
Yes, and it was during Fashion Week. So I was like, Fashion Week, I love fashion, let's go. And we go there and we walk for 3 days. And we realized it was an aha moment. This is why glasses hurt, because no one who looks like us are making glasses for our facial features.
I love that.
So we met our manufacturer there, and we just kept asking for samples and saying, you got to change the measurements. And do you know half of the manufacturers push back on us?
Wow.
You can't change the measurement. Like, yes, you have to.
Oh, no. I know you were trying to come disrupt their process.
They were like, this is our molds. You have, and we're like, the molds are too narrow. Your nose bridges are too narrow. The temples are too short. We need longer. And they're like, no, we found one guy who was willing to do everything we wanted.
Oh, wow.
And here I'm sitting with you 5 years later.
Wow. I mean, and really, we kind of got started around the same time.
Yep.
I mean, 5 years into the game, I'll say one of the hardest things for me is really thinking about my own mental health. Like, you get up in the morning, and we're all moms first, right? And so, got Ace, little Ace is like, he needs a whole bunch of stuff in the morning. He needs Bluey and breakfast and all this in between. And then, the job demands are already coming. Nowadays, we have the Slack notifications and everything else under the moon. So everything is letting us know all of the time that we are needed. And so the hardest part is really like pausing and thinking about, like, how do I focus on my own mental health? Like, I'm telling everyone else, prioritize your health, take these health actions, like, do these things, go to the gym. Like, but the reality is, like, I have to look in the mirror and say, I'm not really doing these things. So what are you doing to really prioritize your mental health on this journey 5 years in?
It's really tough, but I tell you, God is great, and you
All
have to
the
step
time.
out on faith. Around the time that we went to Paris. Literally 4 months later, I went into a diabetic coma in Cartagena, Colombia. I found out then,
you are a world traveler.
Did not know.
We really are. Just here in Louisiana. I feel like I'm getting the short end of the stick on the friendship, okay?
But didn't know, and I was diagnosed later on with a rare form of diabetes. I have actually, it's called latent autoimmune diabetes in adults. It's 1.5, so I have type 1 and type 2.
Wow.
And it's an autoimmune. And that really led me to really push forward in my entrepreneur journey. I was a CFO of a hospital system, had a great C-suite job, but when I realized that job was killing me because I never prioritized my health.
Wow.
I will eat M&Ms all day and go to meetings and work all day, then leave the hospital and come home and work more.
Wow.
And I realized I needed to prioritize my health. So now I get up every morning, I'm working out, I look at my diet, I have to eat the right things because of the diabetes, I have to take insulin, but working out every day has become a big part of my mental health. I never did that before.
Wow.
And then I only schedule meetings on my time. So when you have your own business, you can do that. So now before I work for someone else, I was on their time. So now, you learn to not take calls certain times because I have to put myself first. And I go to bed. 10 o'clock, I'm in the bed. I don't care what happens. I'm in the bed. I'm drinking water all day, and I'm in the bed, and I shut down everything. No Instagram, no social media, no phone. Don't have your phone in your bedroom. I know it's tough.
In the bedroom?
Do not put your phone next to your
Oh my God,
bed.
teenagers.
Yeah, but you can't have your phone next to your bed because otherwise you're going to pick it up.
Well,
that's part of your mental health.
Well, I actually don't have to pick it up. I don't have to pick it up. Yeah.
That's good. But a lot of people can't resist it.
Okay.
So if it's by your nightstand, you're going to pick it up.
I mean, I'm probably like 1,100 unread text messages in, so I really, I mean, good and bad.
It's tough, but I literally shut the phone off.
Wow.
And that really has helped me.
So one thing for me is for sure, maybe Ace was a part of my strategy to like actually go to bed. Because I'd be like, I gotta go, bye world, because Ace gotta go to sleep, Mommy gotta go to sleep too. So that's a part of the strategy for me. But waking up in the morning and making sure I have dedicated time for me, I mean, it's just hard. I guess because I have teenagers, I do feel like maybe it's just a season in my life. Like maybe I will have a better opportunity in the future. But you're right. I mean, you're motivating me to even like force myself to find those times instead of finding those excuses to focus on myself.
And those teenagers are great.
Yeah.
First of all, they know how to cook, they know how to clean, and do their own laundry. You need to, once they become 13, they should be doing their own laundry. My son, I trained him early. So guess what? They can get up and do breakfast, and you have time to work out for Tiffany. I'm going to the gym while you guys do your breakfast and get ready. Oh. And when I come back in, everything should be done.
Okay, well, I didn't know this was going to be Tiffany therapy because
I'm just saying.
I actually probably need a few notes from that book.
Just the teenagers. I know Ace can't do all this stuff. You got to set him up. But the teenagers can feed themselves.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
You're teaching them for college, so let them do it.
Oh, my goodness.
It won't be perfect. The kitchen's going to be a mess. But guess what? That little time that they do their stuff, you have time to meditate, do some sit-ups, whatever you want for you before you go pick up Ace.
I love that. I love that. So I definitely want us to dive in here. So this is really, truly one of my favorite pairs. Number one, what I love about the glasses they really are that statement piece. Like I just said, sometimes it's like mental health. It's kind of, I don't really want to like get all together. I'm not going to have my makeup on. I'm not going to have, be beat, as the girls will say. And so, these are just that favorite pair. I mean, I have this jacket. I have other black outfits. I mean, I wear black often. And so these are just one of my faves.
I just want this jacket because I need a jacket to match my glasses. So those are the Sahara Addicts. Okay. And all our glasses are named beautiful names. And I'm wearing our new collection that we're working with the Ramir Bearden Foundation.
So beautiful.
They reached out to us. They're artists, and they want his artwork blasted on the on the canvas. So
Wow.
these are actually his famous artwork called The Block, which is in the Metropolitan Museum of Art.
Wow.
And we have
it's
blasted
on your
it.
face.
Yes, and we put a tint in it to make
Wow.
it look beautiful.
Wow, wow. And I mean, you have the glasses, you have the shirt, everything. I mean, tell me about the other ones.
So we brought in some new ones. We have worked with another artist. Her name is Kendra Dandy. These are called Bouffant and Hearts.
Ooh, Bouffant and Hearts?
Yes, that's her brand,
Ooh.
and that's the cheetah and heels.
Ooh, I feel
And
that.
again, you're on vacation.
Oh,
You're
these-
beautiful.
Ooh.
You're a cheetah. Ow.
Ow, okay, girl, okay, girl. Oh, these are cute.
These are beautiful. We also have a new brand also that we're working with, Harlem Haberdashery. They dress all the celebs like Fat Joe, New Edition. They ask us to do their glasses. We do a lot of partnerships.
Wow, I was just gonna say, so if someone is listening or watching and they're like, I'm an entrepreneur, y'all kind of talk to me a little bit about mental health because that really has to be the priority. Tell me about how I get into partnerships. I mean, it sounds like you have a lot of collaborations, a lot of deals going on.
In this world today, you need partnerships to kind of grow.
I agree.
Because you get their audience, they get your audience. And everyone's looking for someone to kind of expand their brand as well. So we've been working with people who have fashion houses. They need someone to do their glasses. Someone's always doing something.
Okay.
They're doing the manufacturing. They want Black owned. They want women owned. They come to us. We work with them on their design aesthetic,
But
and
like,
then we
what
put
does
it together.
that first outreach look like? Like,
It's emails.
I agree.
It's
Okay.
text.
Okay.
It's on LinkedIn. It's
Okay.
on social media. Hey, we're here. We love what you do. Would you want to work with us? And some people reach out to us and say the same thing.
All right, and people love all the details. So is it like a LinkedIn message to the CEO? Is it a LinkedIn message to a partnerships person? Like, what's the role of the person?
It's all of the above.
Okay.
I tell people don't give up. I know people feel, oh, I reached out 3 times, they didn't get back to me. Everyone is busy. Everyone is busy. So you got to reach out 10 times sometimes.
Okay.
Right? And until you get that person to say, hey, I didn't know, send a deck. The deck should be short, not like 100 pages, but
Exactly what you want.
Like 3 or 4, just 3 things about who you are, what you can do, and how you can help elevate their brand. Keep sending it. Believe me, they'll get back to you.
Yeah, I mean, I really believe like we can all win together.
Yep.
I've always said I'd rather have a smaller piece of a larger pie than try to have the whole pie. I can't handle the whole pie anyways. And I don't want half the pie.
And our counterparts don't have the whole pie.
No.
Like they've started the same way we started. What I realized early on is that everything that we use and what we wear is a product made by someone. From your toothbrush to your iPhone to your book bag, someone decided to design it and make it. Why not eyewear? And why not better fitting eyewear for our noses, our cheekbones, our faces? So once you realize that and you just keep the trajectory going, you know, you're successful. We're in 900 stores nationwide now.
Wow.
With America's Best.
Wow.
We did a collection just for them.
Really?
It's
So
called
you can only get those at America's Best?
You only can get those at America's Best. We are now in 80 Sam's Clubs. We partner with Shop Pop. We're in Saks Fifth Avenue. Again, we just kept pushing, hey, we're here. Are you selling Black owned? Are you selling things for size inclusive? And when they say no, well, then you need us.
Wow.
So we put ourselves a wedge to say, hey, this is what you're not doing. And this is why you need us. So you need to tell your why and your business and what you're doing different from everyone else.
Okay.
And when people start to realize that, I think America's Best saw that. They're like, wow, we do have customers who complain that the glasses are too small or too tight.
Yeah.
And you are offering something different. And that's what let us have that partnership.
Wow.
And we kept pushing what we were doing differently. So I tell everyone, push what you're doing. Talk about your brand. Brag on yourself.
Wow.
Because if you don't, nobody else will.
Ooh, I love it. You are just coming with all these gems today.
Here's another famous collab I want to show you. As you guys know, the famous Dwayne Wayne.
Okay.
Kadeem Hardison reached out to us, and we did his glasses.
Wow. So people can get these?
Yes, from Vontélle.com.
Wow.
And it's a magnet, so the actually clip-on comes off. If you don't want the clip-on on, you can, but you can put your prescription in them.
Oh.
You have the best of both worlds, sunglasses and clear glasses.
Oh, these are cute.
So just another partnership. Like we have, and he found us.
So how long are these?
These been over a year
Wow.
with Kadeem.
Okay, see, I would play with them all day.
And we have different color clip-ons. So you're wearing the blue, the Cleophas.
Okay.
With the blue, cerulean blue clip-on. We have a pink blush clip-on. We have a chestnut brown and a silver clip-on.
You see, I mean, what I love about your brand is it really is that necessity, that staple that really sets an outfit apart.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
And
I mean,
for Sean, one of your guys here, he said he has a very difficult time finding glasses to fit. These are one of our widest. This is called the Carver.
Oh.
And again, men have a hard time, so they are actually squint sometimes or just wear glasses that are too tight.
Oh, these are, yeah.
Those are very wide, so we
Yeah,
make them
Lou
extra
loves
wide.
a wide frame. My husband loves a
Those
wide
would
frame.
fit him perfectly.
Oh my gosh, I love these. Look where we are. I
It's
mean,
beautiful.
and honestly, I thought New Orleans was going to be hot and full of partying at all times, but I mean, during the day here, it's really nice. Like, there's a lot of tourists. There's a lot of tourism here in general. I mean, the Essence Festival is in New Orleans every single year for a reason.
We love it. We love it.
This is Jackson Square. Do you want to get off it? Oh, look at the artwork.
Definitely. My son name is Jackson. Let's get off.
Oh, this is perfect for you. Look at this. We were just talking about artistry, and you were referencing all the artists and all the collabs that you have. Look at this. Look.
This is great.
I mean, perfect timing. So we are here in Jackson Square in the New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm just so amazed by all of the architecture, all of the artists. I feel like people here also just celebrate life.
Yes.
Is it a Southern thing?
I think it's an all-around
Okay,
thing.
I am here for that.
We're from New York. We got to celebrate life. You got to celebrate no matter where you are.
And you have to celebrate no matter where you are.
Times
and
are
as
tough.
Black women always fighting for that seat at the table, tell me how we celebrate. How is it in your industry? Because in my industry, I'm very underrepresented. I feel like I'm a double minority at all times. They're looking for a white man to do what I'm actually doing. And so tell me, how has it been for you, really? I mean, as a Black CEO in your industry, fighting for your seat at the table, maintaining that seat at the table while celebrating life?
It's really hard. We're less than 1% of eyewear manufacturers, Black women owned.
Wow.
Less than 1%.
Wow.
I think we are the less. I think this is just us.
Oh, it's just you?
It's us and maybe one other brand.
Wow.
So it's very tough, right? Glasses have been around for hundreds of years, but no one's been making glasses to fit our facial features.
Wow.
So
I mean, talk about unique position in the
it's
marketplace.
very hard. It's very hard. And then you have a couple brands who own all the brands. So, and they own the insurance plan too.
What?
So it's
Wow.
a monopoly.
Wow.
So for it to be an independent brand, a Black woman brand, it's very difficult.
Wow.
So what we have to do is show up, we have to educate, and we have to continue to tell why you need a brand like us.
So really, you're having to educate people about why they need glasses that actually properly fit, why they need to trust a Black woman making these decisions. I mean, you're having to constantly educate. But people say, like, education alone doesn't move people. So what do you think it is about you as the Black CEO of your company that has people really trust that you are the right person with the right product at the right time?
I think it's just the story. And we're showing them photos of people with indentations on their nose and telling them, you have a headache after wearing your glasses all day. And people are like, yes, I didn't realize that. So when you start to tell them the things that's actually happening to them, and they're like, this is what I'm actually feeling, then they're like, oh my goodness. And then they get it. And like I said, glasses is a medical necessity. So, it's a product that you need. You cannot have a driver's license without it, right?
Yeah.
You can't do your schoolwork without it.
Yeah.
People can't drive, so many things. So once we start telling people, this is what it is, and explaining to them we can make it beautiful and make it cute.
Hey!
Because we always want to look cute.
I love it!
Once you do that.
And match at all times.
So you got to add the fashion element
Yes.
to it. But once you add the education and the fashion, you marry the two, then people start to realize, wow, you're right. This is what I need. And this is why I need it.
Yeah.
And my son needs it. And my daughter needs it. And my cousin needs it. So then they start to buy it. But you have to be at the events. We joined the Vision Council. So that's a big industry
International?
partner. They run all the vision.
Wow.
They tell you what the prices are.
Yeah.
We joined. And when we go to those events, we can count on one hand.
You stand out. You stand out for sure. I know what the
sure.
Okay.
So
okay.
you got to know your industry. You got to know who runs it. Become a part of it. We're not going to give them bad press or say anything bad about them.
Yeah.
We're going to join them and say, listen, how can we do better? How can we help you do better?
How can I help you? It's
and that has led to those partnerships because we show up at those tables.
Wow.
We bring our own chair.
Wow.
We don't wait for them to invite us.
I brought my own chair.
I brought my own chair to the table. We flew out. When we found out about the Vision Council, we flew out. And we said, listen, we want to show up. When they saw us there, they were like, who are you guys? Why are you here? We're like, we want to be here because we know you guys run this industry.
Wow.
And
So I'm talking about being here in Jackson Square, bringing our own chairs to the table.
Bring your own chair to the
love
table.
It. I
Be
love
intentional.
It. I love it.
Be intentional.
Okay, next time I'm like, what do I need for motivation? I'm gonna call Tracy.
Just
Like,
carry a chair.
I need
Just
some
carry
glasses.
a chair.
I need a chair. I love it. Well, let's go ahead and continue our ride.
Yes, this is beautiful. I love this walk.
This podcast is brought to you by Acclinate's Now Included community.
Get trusted resources backed by medical pros for your health. Tap into real experiences from people who look like you and find a safe place for your story. Walk into a space where being you is celebrated and find your power. Your health, your story, your power.
So, if someone is listening or watching today, what is that one thing that you want them to take away?
I said, know your why.
Okay.
Really understand your business. It is a numbers game. I know we have feelings and we're tied really close to our business because we think our product is the best product, but know your business in terms of financial, because this is a big world, right?
Yeah.
And someone might have something similar to your idea, and you have to be able to market it. So just understand that you have to get out in front and say why your product is the best. Tell your story. Be authentic with your story. And people come to you. They'll gravitate to you. We found some wonderful clients who buy from us now annually, twice a year with the family. We do kids. We got a Nickelodeon license early on. And say yes to things. When they called us from Nickelodeon and said, "Can you do this?" We said yes. And when we said later on, "What did they ask us to do?"
You'll figure it out.
What?
Hey,
Can we do
Business
this?
101.
This is
Say
101.
yes and figure it out.
Figure out there's someone
You don't
out
have
there.
to always have a plan.
You
God
don't.
has a plan.
You don't. And then you know what? You know people. Use your close network circle. Don't have to, not everybody's going to get to Oprah. I tell people, we want to get to her, but we haven't got there yet.
Yeah.
But guess what? Your colleagues around you, they can help you. And our friends, niece is our website. Kelsey does our website. My brother helps with operations. We have people who do marketing for us. So you just got to literally work with your cohorts and grow up together. Because guess what? Someone who needs you to do their PR, they have a PR firm. Work with them.
Yeah.
Right? Someone has a mental health business, work with them.
Yeah.
So you want to basically work with your colleagues and you guys rise together.
I love it. When 5 years ago, when I was dreaming about what the Now Included platform was going to be, it was really an authentic place for conversations to be had. It was a platform to continue to share those stories because all I would see are those stories of celebrities. Like really what influencers are today wasn't what they were 5 years ago even.
Correct.
And, I just really appreciate you taking the time to share your story, the Vontélle story, be here along this journey, talk about why you took a bet on yourself, how you guys took a bet in the business, and how you really had this personal problem and said, I can be the solution. Like, you didn't really have much else, but you were like, I have a problem. I believe I can be the solution, and you figured everything else out along the way. And I just think that I hope that story inspires someone else to take a bet on themselves. I hope that we also encourage somebody to focus on their mental health, and no matter how busy you are, really make sure that you're not making more excuses than you are time for yourself, like myself. And I just appreciate you for being included and being here today in New Orleans.
I'm still coming to Alabama.
Come on.
Because I want to do that. You had a great idea.
We have
using HBCUs to do more fittings and styling, so we know how to make better fitting glasses because we're not a monolith and we all have different face shapes. So we want to be able to do more size inclusive glasses and actually test faces and actually measure and do all those things. And it'll be great to work with a plethora of students. You guys have the most HBCUs.
Yes, in Alabama. We have the highest number of HBCUs in the United States in Alabama.
So it'll be great to come there and just do measurements and work with people and find out their type of lenses, stigmatisms and stuff, because lenses now are made so much better with technology. We can get them almost super thin. So we want to be able to, because we do prescriptions as well, we want to be able to find out what's out there, what's the type of prescriptions people need, what's the clinical needs they have, so we can make better fitting glasses and better lenses for them. And that would be a great opportunity to come and work with you and now include in Acclinate and really get close with you guys.
No, I really love it. I mean, let's not let it stop right there. I really have learned that I might have a vision and it might not come to life for 3 years. I mean, even sitting here having this conversation with you, when I thought about what Now Included was supposed to be, I always knew it was supposed to be on all platforms. I knew that from day one. And here we are, fast forward, really 5 years later, having these conversations. And
No,
so
it takes time. It takes time. Everyone thinks it's, you know, you see people rise and like, oh, it happened overnight. No, literally, it takes years and years of building a foundation to get to the next level.
Yeah,
so
it's not a sprint, it's a marathon.
it's a marathon.
And
you have to enjoy the journey.
You do.
That's the thing. We used to like, you know, we call entrepreneurship Lion King. It's eat or be eaten. That's kind of the summary of entrepreneurship because only because, you know, you're as good as your next deal, right? So you got to eat, right? You got to constantly be out there grinding like a lion, right?
Yeah.
But we realize that you also have to enjoy the journey. So when we have these wins, we go out to dinner, we celebrate. We can't just keep moving. We got to say, hey, look what we've gotten so far and what we did to get there so we can replicate it, right? Because then you forget so easily. So,
or make some small tweaks, make some modifications.
Yes, but still enjoy that journey. Like, look where I'm at today. I'm sitting here with you. This is so amazing. And I'm in New Orleans looking at this beautiful stuff. So enjoy this, take it in, and say, okay, now how can I get to the next level? And continue to eat.
Yes.
Right? You got to be that lion.
Yes.
You got to be out there scouring the next deal always. So
Yes.
that's the difference with entrepreneurship.
No, I know that time is the greatest treasure, and I really appreciate you taking the time to have this conversation with me today. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening to Now Included Unfiltered. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to give us a follow and leave a 5-star review. We'll see you next week. Next week on Now Included Unfiltered.
We don't talk about what happens in the bathroom. That is a huge problem. Ulcerative colitis is an inflammatory bowel disease, and it affects the large intestine. I had no idea that there was anything alarming going on with my body.
Wow.
So I didn't even know to ask for help. I thought I was dying. It wasn't until I almost died that they actually gave me a colonoscopy.